sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body into the strike.
Whoa!
He needs to start looking to finish now.
Yet another knee finds the target, so a huge moment here. Now we'll see if he can follow it. Whoa!
Dude's hurt.
Whoa! Huge right hand!
Jab hurt him a little bit. He put him to sleep.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect. Unbelievable.
Serve him up. Go get him.
Well, we talked about that reach advantage as you see him land the straight punch there. Great job using his length in that situation. Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision. Well, this is truly an 8-point striker, DC, a Muay Thai practitioner making the walk to the octagon yet again here tonight.
I love the way he stands high on his toes whenever he's approaching. The hands are high, not always close. They're just up and high. He's bouncing on that back foot, and everything he throws has no load up. The outside leg kick is truly something special. He will brutalize you with the leg kick, and the moment you start to switch your stance, he will go across to the opposite side to beat that leg up. Then you get desperate. You start trying to grab him. That's when you start to run into the knees. You start to run into the elbows. He's just the most brutal guy that we've seen in the UFC for a long time.
And at last check, there are no gloves or any padding on the feet or the knees. So
nothing to protect you.
Caution, flammable. I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Enter Bruce Lee.
I mean, that's Bruce Lee in a nutshell. Over and over and over, he did the same thing, and it shows in the technique because there's no wasted energy. There's no wasted movements. Everything he does with a purpose. He goes in there with an idea of what he's trying to accomplish, and he gets it done. Bruce Lee is the absolute best. Bruce Lee is the man. His grappling, his takedown defense figure to be tested here tonight, but there aren't that many guys who are going to want to stand and trade on a napkin in the center of the octagon with the great Bruce Lee. No, if you're fighting Bruce Lee, you're shooting for takedowns right away. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Santos is 5 years the elder. He weighed in at 205 pounds. He will have a 4-inch reach advantage. And now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Murgliata. And now, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record of 21 wins, 7 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Thiago Santos. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, USA, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
All right, commit to the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, my flag.
Ready? Ready?
All right, crowd getting excited as this fight gets underway, and you hate to call any fighter on this UFC roster a specialist, but on one side, you have a definite striker taking on a true 5-tool player.
And you see a guy in the striker who knows exactly who he is. He knows where the fight needs to be. He knows what he has to do in order to be successful. Let's see if he can keep his opponent off of it.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that land, DC.
Beautiful body kick landed right under the elbow.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Lee gets back up. No surprise there. Oh, and he connects there. His hands look good to him.
So fast. I mean, this guy has tremendous hands.
Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. Hit right here.
Oh, he might be out. Defensively, leaving a lot to be desired there. He moved right into that hook. His head was wide open and there for the taking. Let's see if he can make some adjustments here moving forward. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active.
He loaded up there on that high kick.
Knee to the body. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Maheta. Just missed with the strike. Lands and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
And now he's got the tie clinch. Oh, big left hook there.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks. Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's going to shut your body off.
Lee gets caught with that punch. Battling for hooks.
Oh, big head kick lands.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Oh, he might be out.
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish the
Back
fight.
and forth we go.
Oh! Again, back into this position.
Lee's got the tie clinch. Let's see what he can do. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
You ready?
Second round underway.
Big kick land.
He's looking to land the right, just out of range. Oh, so the taller fighter lands a flush knee. And he's able to work his way back to his feet. Oh, beautiful jab there. It's one thing to have length, of course, it's another to use it effectively. Beautiful job with that jab. And they set. Power strike there, he could be in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the octagon or at his mama's house for Thanksgiving. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Knock him out. The fight's done.
Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to his pulling. He throws his jab. He may float a right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body into the strike.
Whoa!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Beautiful knee.
Oh, my goodness!
Oh! Oh, straight straight right.
He's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, worked hard to get up again, but he looks like he's compromised. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Another knee finds the target, so a huge moment here. Now we'll see if he can follow it. Whoa!
Dude's hurt.
Oh! Huge right hand!
Jab hurt him a little bit. He put him to sleep. Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep, absolutely.
Round 3 next. All right, there's the end of the round, so it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of it.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands, his opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
Do you believe it? This next round is underway. In the previous round, both fighters got rocked. Crowd going bananas. Big opportunity for both fighters.
These are the types of fights that makes it so fun to sit right next to the octagon and call the action.
Maybe a cut to the left of the nose. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick. Big liver kick lands under the elbow. Straight punch landed with so much power.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Oh, and there's that head kick. He kept talking about the opening that would be there on Thursday. Those words proving prophetic right there.
I mean, his vision and his timing allows him to get that technique off.
Oh!
He's hurt bad. Running a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. And he deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you gotta start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Lee's pass attempt denied. Under 2 minutes to go in the round. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. Trying to hammer that lead leg. So the unofficial numbers, they are good. 95 total strikes have already landed for Thiago Santos. And a 45%. Whoa!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, he might be out. Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships. Oh! So there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting it over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
Olha, você detonou nesse round. Ele nem quer mais lutar. Essa é a hora de você chegar com tudo e acabar com a raça dele. Ele já jogou a tua.
Are you ready? You ready?
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Whips on the elbow. Wow! Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Useful strike there. The ground and pound on point tonight. Oh, and there's a land with the kick, so certainly a good sign for him there.
When that's working, you know he's in for a good night.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Ooh, what a punch. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow.
Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect. Unbelievable.
Serve him up. Go get him.
Well, we talked about that reach advantage as you see him land the straight punch there. Great job using his length, and that's...
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. All right, single collar tie now, and they separate. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of... Oh! He's out!
It's over! Oh, my goodness! What a fight!
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moments, you got to show up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill to get the job done.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliana has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 42 seconds in round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Bruce the Dragon